those mediums. And
wait, sorry, I'm going to have to cut you off, mate, because we're about to get a restart here at the moment. 5 lights are going to come out. 5 lights in Japan. Hopefully they will. Yes, they will. The drivers are a little bit paused. Look, they jump start. That is going to be a technical glitch that we've seen this before. And then we are definitely underway now, finally. And it looks like Dougie's got a great launch there. Look out for Sir Joshi there. He's got challenging from Wobble Canby. Sex is in the mix there as well. Wobbly's going a little wobbly around the outside. The Sex is going to make that place up there. Joe is sniffing in there from Julesy as well. Ambitious Shadow. That'll be around out your top 7 at the moment as we started this Grand Prix. Look at Dougie's lead already. 5 tenths, 6 tenths. He wanted to get up the road and out of any possible accidents and collisions that are occurring at the moment as the drivers are all carrying through here. Alex getting past Magic, it looks like. Magic in, remember, on those medium tires. So far, it looks like Ambitious Shadow is comfortably covering off the likes of Jules.
He has already broken the DRS from Sir Joshi. And then you got Sex right behind Joshi on the bubble of the DRS currently.
Now, Jules is going to make that run around the outside of Joe, and he gets it done. It looks like Joe's going to be actually under pressure from Ambitious Shadow as well. Joe could be losing a couple of positions in just a couple of corners here, and this DRS has not even been enabled yet in Japan, so there's going to be a drag race down this back straight, and somebody's going to have to back off.
Joe losing out on that position.
Drivers' Championship standing at the moment. I think he's definitely right up there. It looks like confirmed is making a huge mistake. Yes, he has somewhere. Magic at the moment, who's in the back of Windu. Joe is going in Ambitious Shadow, so somehow Joe is getting his way back.
For those, for Ubiquitous Shadow and Peanuts.
Yeah, Peanuts, look at this pressure he's putting on the back right of Shadow. And these guys need to get past Joe. Joe making a mistake, and there's a little bit of a tap.
Lock-up. Looks like Ubiquitous Shadow going to take advantage of that. And Peanut's trying to stick his nose in. Looks like he gave Joe a little bit of a love tap. Joe's still on track, keeping it pointed in the right direction. Right here, if he was close enough, he'd be able to try to put it down the inside. Unfortunately, was not close enough to capitalize on that. But it does look like he got a little bit better of a run now with the DRS. Going to take the inside line against Alex here down into turn 1. However, still on the back of his gearbox.
Oh yeah. I reckon if he gets any closer to Wobbly Candy, he'll.
It looks like he's going for the outside line here. Maybe a switchback. Oh, going to stay behind him for another corner.
As we see into that corner where he tried to do the overtake, Wobbly Candy actually had a lock-up.
Let's see Sex going into the pits there. So this is the crossover time for those softs to switch to the mediums for these soft runners. Now he's got double softs.
And we've also got Alex coming into the pits as well. To the hard at this stage of the race, and they were actually able to get through.
Oh, who was it? Now I can't even find him.
We're going to run on Joe on Peanuts. We've seen these two guys battling it out so far in the first 2 races.
Alone, Julesy was almost a second faster because I just saw the time falling.
And Dougie is actually going to a set of medium tires and dropping down to P3.
Exactly. Dougie's got to get out of this battle. I'm seeing at the moment there with Milesy, Sex, Peanuts' box, Big Jim. Look at this huge squad. But Dougie gets ahead of this. Is what you want to be, because this is at least a 5-car battle. Last thing you want to be is squabbling it up with these guys.
Dougie went from P1 when he came into the pits. He's there in P4.
Now Dougie is going to be faster. Really, anybody behind, behind him is going to be faster. But it really just goes to show you how worn those tires can feel.
It's going to be as I said, it's going to be interesting to see. As we're saying, Wobbly Candy's into the pits for a fresh set of boots, going to the mediums.
because I mean, right now we have battles kind of happening all over the place. Currently, we have a train from Sir Joshi Sex, and it looks like Window may be getting close to that as well. Ooh.
As Sir Dougie sets a fast first sector with a 40.034.
And Dougie currently does have the fast lap. It's a 129 flat now. It was a 129.5.
Well, according to according to the board that I've got, it is a 129 flat. For some reason, the telemetry that I use didn't want to catch up.
Takes a second sometimes. Well, he had just crossed the line with that 129. However, if you take a little too much, the game will penalize you.
We have a lot of drivers with penalties now.
I think Peanuts is getting past Alex. Job done for Peanuts. He's going to move in.
I mean, maybe we'll see the medium tire runners go into maybe lap 18 and run maybe 9.
And because Shadow, without any time penalties at the moment, and on fresher mediums, is looking pretty good.
Well, and Joe has to be careful now here too, because you got. Oh, it looks like Joe made a little bit of a mistake, turning on the grass, allowing Sex buys.
Squabbling around these drivers that are on hard tires. You can drive around the outside of them if you can find the traction. Let's see if Jules can do it.
It looks like he should have a good run coming out of this corner. We'll have the DRS to be able to make that overtake down the straightaway. And there it is. Julesy getting it done.
Exactly, job done, Julesy. Get back.
Hey, Biggles, is there any chance you could send me?
Can't say on broadcast. Perhaps Vanzi can. Job done there for Sex. Making his way past with fresher tyres. On Ibikish is also running on the mediums, so both these drivers serving penalties. Remember, you still have to overtake drivers, and that is always not an easy task because of what happens. We get a bit of a tangle, lose a front wing, lose a bit of damage, and the all race strategy is over. However, if you make it work,
yep. So it's all on when he wants to go. Now it is a short run from that final chicane to the start finish line. So we'll see if he goes right away or if he wants to wait a second.
They're bunched
as
up
a driver
at the moment.
with this race. Yep, exactly.
Here it is. He's on the throttle, flat out pedal to the metal, and he's gone. 1.5 seconds already. He must be the safety car restart master.
So the thing is, there was still a lapped car between Dougie and Jules. So there will be a blue flag for that driver as
Wobbly gets past Ambitious. He's going to bunch everybody up, so we have a 9-second, 10-second gap back down to Alex at the moment. There's a bit of a run on the inside there of Joe. He's going to try to get past. Windows just not giving that position up, is he? Windows going to try to close on the outside. They're going to have a drag race down here, but inside line will go to Joe. And it could be job done. J Miles to get past him. Peanuts is sniffing any potential points for him in the championship. You need those crucial points. J Miles, I think it might be at the point where he's going to get that DRS activation down the main straight. Tucked up behind. Going to go deeper in the braking here. This is where you need to get it. Have the inside line. Force your opponent off a little further there. Magic and Sex a little further up. Wobbling for that position. You expect Sex to get past. Magic losing another position too to Joe with this battle here for the final OCE Racing League. Dougie looks like he's going to cover everything off here, close the door, and win this one. There's not much that the driver can do. He does pick up a penalty, but actually looks like Dougie has picked up. This is going to change things. Big
so
time. That's a 5-second penalty.
That was under safety car.
You can see as we're on board with the British driver here. A couple more corners. Dougie Falcons entering in the league to take the victory. There it will be. He will be replaced there by Julesy. There will be some questions down to the FIA stewards there. He's going to lose another position there. Sir Joshi will cross the line as well. So Sir Joshi, Jules, Dougie, Ibika Shadow will slot out there. Well, we can look how close they are crossing the line. Almost every driver's crossed the line almost instantaneously. Sorry. Dougie. Kira said, let's go, Dougie. So there'll be questions, obviously, down at the FIA stewards report because that 5-second penalty that Dougie was slapped onto, Windu will get the driver of the day, will be under review. However, results are results, but they're only early results.
Provisional results, as I say.
Provisional results, that's correct. Take that champagne there, Sir Joshi. He would definitely move his way up into the championship, but we're yet to confirm that. Guys, we'll read through that final race results. Well, not final, but obviously to be debatable. But as you see is what you get at the moment.
Unfortunately, I had a bit of technical difficulties.